I am back in London. Well, actually, I'm not in London. I am in Staines upon Thames. Now, Staines is in Surrey. Now, for many years, I actually thought Staines was Middlesex. And I'm sure there's lots of people out there watching this now thinking, well, Staines is in Middlesex. No, Staines is in Surrey. It used to be in Middlesex, and it became part of Surrey in 1965, along with Sunbury-on-Thames. Anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look at this hotel. Hi, it's Craig and welcome back to Craig's Life and welcome to Staines upon Thames, to what is commonly referred to as the Thames Lodge, because it is right on the banks of the River Thames, but it is actually a Mercure here in Staines. This is a privilege room that I have booked. Today is the 8th of August 2024, and this room, I'm here for 3 nights. I've stayed here 1 night already. Has cost me £298 for the 3 nights. So, as you know, regular followers of the channel, I have reviewed many Mercures, but many of them seem to be franchised, and this doesn't appear to be any different. So let's have a little look at this one and see what we think. And here is the view that we see as soon as we walk into the room. The first thing that you will notice is a full height floor to ceiling, practically floor to ceiling window at the end there. We'll have a closer look at that just in a moment. Since we're right here, there is the wardrobe here. As you can see, it's showing a little bit of its age. And as we open the door, there we have got my shirts. We have I like this, a paper laundry bag rather than a plastic one. An ironing board. There is our tea and coffee making facilities. There is no biscuits and only 4 milks. So a couple of cups and a kettle, spare towel. A little bit further down there is the iron. So if we just push this too and have a little look at the rest of the room. Just here, actually on the right, we've got a controller for the air conditioning above, which obviously looks like it hasn't been used for a considerable amount of time, because I don't even think it works. But there is a small heater there. So as we look in, we've got a nice large TV there on top of this little unit, which if we open this door here, we have got a good size safe. However, it's not screwed in, so you could pick up the safe and walk away with it. Pointless. And you've got a mini fridge, which actually lights up when you open the door. Now there's a few drinks in there. There's got bottles of water that are mine, but I haven't seen a price list, so I don't know if this is complimentary, this mini bar, or whether you have to pay for it. I haven't taken anything out just in case, but it's mainly water and a couple of soft drinks as well. But yeah, here we are, a little mini bar. And on this side, just a cupboard with a pull-out little soft close tray there. And then we've got a little unit there for our case, and here we've got a nice desk area with a nice lamp and my stuff, and a Nespresso coffee maker and a few Nespresso pods. Now what I'm finding a bit unusual, it's all very well nice having the nice Nespresso here, but the rest of the tea and coffee stuff's in the wardrobe. No matter. We've got a chair here with 2 drawers, and one of them, as you can expect, there is the hairdryer, and there's nothing much very interesting in there. Let us turn around and have a look at the bed. So it is 2 single beds pushed together. I think the memory foam, actually, because when I get into it, I sink into it rather nicely, actually, and quite comfortable pillows. So it really is a nice, comfortable bed. I actually slept shocking last night, but that's my fault and not the hotel's. There's a plug socket on the far side of the bed, which is where I normally sleep, but there's no plug socket on this side. So I have been using my extension lead, quite a nice lamp as well, been using my extension lead to plug my laptop in here. Bit of an empty space there. It would nice to have seen a table and chair there, or maybe table and chairs. Let's have a look at the view out of the window. This is a river view room, and there is the River Thames, and you can probably just hear we're under the Heathrow flight path. So if I also look slightly to the left, there's the railway bridge. So all the trains go across there, and also you've got freight trains as well. So with where we are, we're about 3 or 4 miles just south of Heathrow. So what happens is the planes take off, they bank to the south, and they more or less fly over here. So when you've got some of the smaller ones, it's not so bad, but when you've got an A380 Super Jumbo flying over, boy do you know about it. And I was in bed quite early last night, but they fly till about 11:30, so it is actually quite noisy. Let's have a little look in the bathroom. So here we are into the bathroom. Nothing particularly fancy. Towel rail, heated towel rail there, toilet, basin, mirror there, and we have got body lotion and liquid soap. This is a nice touch. We've got a bit of a makeup mirror here. There's me, hello. However, you don't seem to have a huge amount of light directly above the sink where you might like it. As you can see, they're a little bit dim compared to this one. So if you are wanting to shave or do your makeup, there isn't a huge amount of light. We've got a bath with a shower over it, so it's a curtain, and those of you who know me know I'm not a fan of curtains. This has got an older-fashioned styled tap mixer. The only thing is you have to turn the hot and the cold on individually, and you've got to make sure you get the temperature right, so it's not a single controller. So you've got one way for the bath and then the other way for the shower. This one here used to be referred to as like a telephone, so that shower head would actually rest on here, almost like take it off like an old-fashioned telephone, but that's one of the newer shower heads, so it won't do it with that. But the pressure wasn't too bad. The water was okay, nice and warm once I got it to the right temperature. And you have got shampoo, shower gel and conditioner in here as well. These I prefer because you only take in as much as you need. You're not having the little bottles and wasting lots. Although another bugbear, I hung my towel up behind me here on the towel rail this morning, and guess what? It has gone. That's the hand towel that I have just used when I come back into the room. There's the main towel. Stop taking towels away. I was quite happy to reuse it. Just looking at the fire escape plan here shows an interesting layout to the hotel. This part here looks like an original part, maybe an old coaching house, and this section here looks like it has actually been built on. So the Thames is going right the way across here, but right the way along there is the main road. Now, I was originally given one of these rooms here, I think it was 86, which basically people could walk along the footpath and then peer into the bedroom, which I didn't really want. So now we've had a chance to have a look around the room. There is a bar and a restaurant here. The bar and the restaurant both overlook the River Thames. You can have breakfast included, that is chargeable. I haven't opted for breakfast. There is parking here as well. The hotel on the whole is actually not too bad. There are rough edges, there are signs of a little bit wear and tear. If you walk down the corridor there, you will notice it's all got new carpet, it's all nicely done, and there are actually names on a lot of the doors. Mine has got the name of somebody who was mayor. Not sure if they were mayor in this area, but yes, there is a name as well as a number on the door. Now I'm at the point of deciding two things. First, would I stay here again? And second, what score am I going to give this? So, would I stay here again? No. Let me explain why. It isn't the hotel's fault that they're on a main road, they're under the Heathrow flight path, there's another one going over, or that they're next to a busy train line. If this hotel had been anywhere else, that wouldn't necessarily be a problem. That sounds like quite a big one going over. Also, looking on the information for the booking agent I use, which is hotels.com, it does say that the rooms are double glazed. That door is not double glazed. It also says very clearly soundproofed. You've just heard it. Okay, the window's open. Even if that door is closed, that's not double glazed, that's not soundproofing. It's pretty poor. I also didn't like it, the fact that there's woodlice in the bathroom as well. So, what score? Sorry to say this is a 2. On the whole, it's not a bad hotel, but there's a lot of things that spoil it, and I don't know where the information has come from that is wrong, whether it has come from hotels.com or where they get the information from, whether it's fed to them by the hotel. But to a certain degree, to check into a hotel that says there may be some noise, because I did read that it said that there may be some noise, and I brought some earplugs. I've actually been looking back and now I can't find where I read it. But to say it's soundproof and double glazed, it's misselling. It is misleading and it's misselling. So sorry, Mercure in Staines in, sorry, not Middlesex, but it's only a 2 out of 5 for me. 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. If you'd been anywhere else, I probably wouldn't have minded so much. But anyway, there you go. So not necessarily the hotel's fault, possibly the location's fault, but that's my personal opinion. Some of you may have stayed here before and absolutely loved it. It's not far away from Chessington World of Adventures, if that's somewhere that's on your list of places to go to. If you don't mind the aircraft noise and you don't mind the train noise, then fair enough. But for me, it's a no. Sorry. But anyway, don't know until you try. So until the next time, look forward to seeing you again right here on Craig's Life. Bye.